Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's video will be the November reading. So it's the general reading for all of the astrological signs for November 2018. For the reading, I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck by Jennifer Galasso. If I need to clarify anything, I'll be using the Zillich Tarot by Christine Zillich. And I will pull one additional oracle card from the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise, Linn. Do remember these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to order a private reading from me. If you're interested, all of the information on how to do that can be found in the description box below this video. I apologize for getting these out a little later this month. It's just been very hectic past week, so I do apologize for that. The mid-monthlies will be out on time, and then I plan to start working on not just the December but also the 2019 yearly overview for all of the signs. You'll be getting that reading in the month of December as well. So welcome back to everybody who has already seen my videos. Welcome to new viewers. If you have just found me, I do hope that you enjoy the video. Please feel free to like, subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. And a big thank you to each and every one of you for taking the time to come here and share a few minutes with me, right? And just I hope that the messages in some way do help you. So thank you very much, and I will see you in 1 second for your reading. Hi Pisces, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your readings. I've already shuffled off camera. I'll go ahead and lay the spread and then we'll get into things. And just a reminder, besides these being general readings, I would remind you to also take a look not just at your sun sign reading, but also your moon and rising sign. Sometimes, 1 month, the sun sign video might not resonate as much, but the others might, or you could find that all 3 of them resonate. So it's just more information for you. All right. So we have at the bottom of the deck the overall energy for the month of November. You have Major Arcana number 14, Temperance. So with Temperance as the overall energy for the month, there could be a need for balance. There could be bringing things back into balance, right, during the month of November. The Temperance card, it can come out in a reading when different areas of your life are out of balance, right? So, for example, if there has been, overindulgence, it's a card of moderation, right? So it asks us to sort of do everything. And we also have, and I'm kind of jumping ahead here, but you also have the Devil card at the foundation. So, do keep in mind, this idea of needing to have moderation, needing to approach things, in a more moderate, more tempered manner this month. So this can have to do with any area of your life. So this could be, to do with drinking or eating, or, even with the devil, could be sex. So just anything in excess, right? So needing to balance, needing to have more balance, more moderation, a more balanced approach to things. It can also appear when, one area, specific area of your life is out of balance. So if you've been working too much, putting in too many hours at work and neglecting yourself, or neglecting, your relationships, your friendships, that type of thing. So there's a need to bring balance back in with the Temperance card. The Temperance card is also, it can also speak of divine timing for things. So, sometimes there might be a delay, and we'll see how this ties in with the rest of the cards here in a second. But, if there's a delay in something, there's a reason for it. So divine timing, divine orchestration at play here as well with the Temperance card. So at the center of your reading, you have the 3 of Pentacles, and it's crossed by, so what could help or hinder it is the 5 of Cups. Now, the 3 of Pentacles is a card that speaks of possibly reaching a short-term goal, you know, completing a project. But then it's about keeping your eye on, you know, the end, whatever your end goal is, you know. So it's feeling good that you've reached this certain, you've completed this project, you've reached a short-term goal. But then there's, you know, a need to still keep your, you know, keep focused, keep your eye on the prize, possibly needing to partner up with other people. Sometimes when this Three of Pentacles card comes out, this can be you, you know, actually partnering up with others. It is a card that speaks of, you know, the tangible. The Suit of Pentacles is earth energy, and so we associate it with the, like, the tangible things here in the material realm, such as the money we earn, the work we do, our homes, our resources, family, just financial prosperity, right? And so there can be a partnering up. Sometimes this card, you know, can speak of a partnership. So, you know, you partnering up with another person, or needing to work, you know, as a team, or work with others to reach your end goal. And it's crossed, so helped or hindered by the Five of Cups. Now, the Suit of Cups is water energy, and it deals with, I mean, obviously you are a water sign, Pisces, so it deals with, you know, the emotions, feelings. It's very watery energy, psychic abilities, intuition, and it's also our relationships and how our emotions affect our behaviors, how they affect our relationships, how they kind of push us through, you know, the flow of life. And you can see that the woman on the card, she looks like she's crying. She's staring at the Three Cups that have spilled out here, right? And she's only paying attention to sort of what she doesn't have anymore, what didn't work out, you know, what she no longer has in her life. And she's missing out on these two cups here, right? The two cups that are being brought in. So sometimes this card asks us, you know, or it can kind of, it's like a wake-up call to, you know, look, you might be missing out on something. Pay attention, you know, look at these opportunities that are right here for you. It's that type of energy. Some other times it can have to do with needing to, you know, to release this, whatever sadness or feelings of, you know, of regret, of remorse, of just focusing on the negative, focusing on what didn't work out, what you don't have. You know, it's needing to release that thinking, you know, and in order to allow for these new things to come in. So that it's that energy as well. And it does, you know, it's crossing as either a help or a hindrance. So I would say, you know, in order for this, if this is you partnering up with other people, in order for this to work out, or in order for, you know, whatever you're working on, in order to be successful, there, you know, it does suggest that there is a need to release this, whatever this thinking or regret, you know, or focusing on what didn't work out. There's a need to release that, you know. Sometimes it's like regretting or just focusing on, you know, falling short of a goal. Maybe you set a goal for yourself and it's like you didn't reach it, but, you know, there's no need to focus on that, right? Focus on the positive. And there could be these people coming in, possibly partnering with these other people that can, you know, can help you kind of get over this feeling of, you know, of loss, or of, you know, not fulfilling whatever this was that you were trying to fulfill. So, you know, don't kind of try to get out of this. If there is this pessimistic attitude, don't waste your energy focusing on, you know, what didn't work out, and focus on the positive is the main message for the card. Now, at the foundation, I mentioned it in the beginning, you have the Devil. So this is Major Arcana number 15 of the Major Arcana. Excuse me. And the Devil can speak of, you know, unhealthy relationships, sometimes attachment, you know, if it's this is more to do with a relationship, it can be that, you know, attachment to a toxic relationship, you know, where you're in one of those relationships that just aren't, you know, they're not emotionally fulfilling, they're not good for you. It's that type of energy. It can also have to do with attachment to, you know, the earthly kind of temptations, or being bound to the earthly material things in life. So it can be just an unhealthy situation, refusing to see that unhealthy situation for what it is, and needing to, to get out of, much like with the Five of Cups, get out, move away from, or release yourself from, grow spiritually and sort of move on from whatever this kind of toxic energy of the devil might be. It does sit in the deep past, so it is the foundation. And you have another card. You have two cards that are very much sort of, this kind of down, more pessimistic type of energy, with the Four of Cups sitting in the past position. Again, you see that the woman, she's staring kind of mindlessly here. She's only focused on the one cup. And again, there's this kind of indifference, or this apathy, this not really happy, kind of bored with something, bored with the situation. She's just, staring. Again, she's staring mindlessly at this one cup and not even paying attention to the other three. So there could be, and we have the two with the three cups over here. We have the three and then the three. So there's kind of twos and threes here. And we have another two over here with the Two of Swords. So there could be something to do with, you dealing with, or you and your partner dealing with another person. If this is, working together with them, there could be some feelings here of, of uncertainty or boredom or, apathy even, to do with a relationship, a work relationship even. But you have crowning you the Magician, and this is very powerful energy, and this is energy that speaks of, manifestation. This is the number one in the major arcana, and so it's like the ace of the, the major arcanas, and he has all of the tools, everything he needs to manifest. You can see that he holds all of the elements, right? So he has cups, he has swords, he has wands, right? He has everything that he needs to swords, right? He has everything he needs to partner with the universe. So again, this partnership, but also to manifest, to bring these things into and make them into reality. Now, coming up in the near future, for those of you who are not familiar with this particular deck, it has one additional major arcana, which is this card, the Unknown card. And as the name suggests, right, and you can see me hold it up a little closer, you see how the woman, she's holding the crystal ball, but it's not crystal, right? So it's clouded over, which suggests that, for whatever reason, she's not supposed to know this, the outcome, or to have all of the information at this time. We also have the moon appearing behind her, right? Again, this kind of things are still hidden. Things are still, they haven't yet come to light. You're not, for whatever reason, you're not meant to know them at this time. And it sits in the near future. So this is interesting. I might come back and pull a clarifier on this, but, there could be something to do with this, relationship, this partnership that either you're not seeing right now. Not all of the details are known to you, or you're not, things aren't that clear yet. This could have something to do with maybe this, kind of boredom or apathy or even reluctance to, to move forward, if this is you moving forward with a partnership. And I do get there's this kind of, not sure or, a little unsure about how to move forward, because you appear as the Two of Swords. And this is, it's sometimes referred to as the stalemate card. It's feeling, stuck. You see the woman, she has the swords crossed in front of her in a very defensive position. And you see that she also is wearing a blindfold, right? So for whatever reason, she's unwilling to, or she feels that she is unable to make a decision about a situation, to see things for, for what they truly are, in order to make a decision, in order to move forward. You know, it is in her mind, though. The Two of Swords is the suit of the mind. It's air energy. It deals with our intellect. It deals with, you know, it's where we come up with our ideas. It's also the suit of communication, how we get those ideas across to other people. So, you know, this inability to make a decision is only in her mind. She could easily uncross her arms. She could take off her blindfold. She could, you know, face the situation head on, see what everything really is and make a decision. But for whatever reason, she feels as though she can't. And what's surrounding you, and this is you as the Two of Swords, is the Five of Wands. And this is you know, it's a conflict card. It's a conflict energy. But you can see that the men, you know, they're facing each other. They're holding the sticks up. The lions are also, you know, they're baring their teeth. But it's all done to try to intimidate the others, right? Again, we have the 3 and the 2. So I'm getting, you know, a lot of cards that have 3 and 2 and 3 and 2. And there could be, you know, sometimes this Five of Wands card comes out when, you know, within a work situation. This is you going up for, you know, a position, and this is the competition that you're going up against within the workplace. Or, you know, you sent your application in for a new job, and, you know, there are lots of other candidates. And so this is you vying for the, you know, the position, or you trying to get noticed, you know. So it is an energy of conflict. It can be just conflicting ideas. This can be, you know, within the workplace. Maybe, you know, if you are dealing with other people, working with other people, this is not seeing eye to eye with the other people, right? So there's conflict. But it's not like, you know, it's not like a Five of Swords. I mean, nobody's hurting anybody here, but it's a card of, you know, competition, kind of power struggle, possibly delays, possibly arguments. You know, it's that type of trying to gain the alpha position here. So even if it is a conflict, this power struggle, I mean, it's not serious, you know. This is you can handle this, right? But this could be kind of contributing to this unwillingness, or feeling that you're unable to make a decision about something. Now, or in your hopes and fears, you have the King of Cups. And I'll go ahead and show you the last card, the outbound energy for the month. You have the Six of Wands. So, you know, whatever is going on here, I mean, you have a victory card as you head into the month of December. But, you know, your hopes and fears with the King of Cups, this could be a person coming in. You know, when we have court cards, and this is the only court card in your reading. So when we have court cards, they can be actual people playing a significant role in our lives. So if this it would be an older water sign individual, male or female, even though he appears as the king here, and the general readings are not gender specific, but Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But if it isn't a person, you know, this is just, it could be you in your element, right? You are obviously a water sign. So you hoping to be in your element. And what is that? You know, what is this element, or what is the energy of the King of Cups? Well, he's a very compassionate energy, right? He's, as a king, he's mastered his particular suit, which is cup, so water. So he's you know, mastered his emotions. He's a very even, which going back here to the this need for balance. He's a very even-keeled, you know, a very balanced individual, emotionally speaking. He's highly intuitive, which could help out with the this unknown card, right? Not being able to see things, and also the moon. So there could be a need to use your intuition as you know, are trying to make a decision or figuring out a situation this month. But he's also very compassionate, and he's very fair, you know, and his emotions are very balanced. And so, you know, if there is a conflict, he is the type of person who can kind of diffuse the situation. You know, he's a keeper of the peace. So you're hoping for this, and I think that it's perfect energy to kind of, you know, balance out this, you know, the Five of Wands, this aggressive type of energy, and to get you out of this Two of Swords. You know, he's a very calming, he's a very intuitive energy to have. And ultimately it leads to success. The Six of Wands is the victory card. This is the, you know, it's the man returning from battle. He's been successful. He's gone to battle. He's actually, look, he's gone to battle with the Five of Wands and he has come out victorious. So no matter what you are facing this month, you leave the month victorious, right? But I am picking up, you know, something to do with 2, 3, you know, possibly you partnering up with others or working in a group, something to do with this conflict with 2, 3 people. Let me just pull a clarifier on the unknown card. Although the unknown, I usually don't just because it's meant to be unknown, but let's see if we can have anything to clarify. So, Spirit, please clarify what else do we need to know about the unknown card for Pisces for the month of November. Please clarify the unknown card for Pisces for the month of November. What does Pisces need to know about the unknown card? Okay, one flew out. Okay, well, let me see if there's anything else I want to look at. Yeah, let's do the, let me do the Two of Swords. I think I'll just pull one card on each of these is what I'll do. Spirit, please clarify the Two of Swords for Pisces, November. What does Pisces need to know for November? Clarify the Two of Swords. One card to clarify the Two of Swords for Pisces. Cards flipping over here, not cooperating. Let me just do one last shuffle. Okay, let's divide the deck. And for the Two of Swords, okay. Yeah, same. Hold on, let me just pull these and then I'll give you the meaning for these clarifiers. Spirit, please clarify the Five of Wands for Pisces, November. Please clarify what else do we need to know about the Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Okay, again, flipping over, so I will do one last shuffle. Okay. And, alright, I'll do, wasn't supposed to do all these clarifiers, but I'm being led to do them. I'm sorry for taking so long, but I wasn't planning on doing all of these. I'm being led to. So, Spirit, please clarify the Five of Cups at the center of the reading for Pisces. What is this Five of Cups at the center of the reading for November? Pisces. What does Pisces? Okay. Yeah. All right. That makes sense. Okay. So let me start off with I pulled a clarifier on the Five of Cups with the Three of Pentacles, remaining on the Five of Cups. And we have Nine of Cups. So this is bliss. This is the wish fulfillment card, right? This is the wish upon a star, which is interesting because if we look at these two cards together, and I kept pointing out, you know, the three of Cups here, the Three of Cups down here, you know, the 2 cups here, I kept saying the 3 and 2, but if you add up the 4 and the 5, it comes to 9. So it's like whatever you have felt, you know, down about or just, you know, bored with or sad or not happy, you know, whatever that is, it looks as you move through the month, you know, there is wish fulfillment. You are moving out of this, right? This is moving towards happiness, fulfillment. The unknown card, what does it have to do with? The Ten of Discs, wealth. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is, you know, the ultimate in material wealth and prosperity and gain. So, you know, that it's unknown. So there are still things that I think as you move through the month, you're figuring out right? You're trying to decide possibly to do with this partnering up. But, you know, there is growth here, and this is significant. I mean, the 10 of Discs, 10s in the Tarot are, you know, the sort of culminations, ending. It's like the ultimate in wealth. So, you know, it's unknown. Could be sort of maybe how you get to this 10 of Discs is not that clear right now, but, you know, there is this significant 10 of Discs card as a clarifier. So, I mean, it's extremely positive. But there might still be things that you have to figure out, which I think, you know, could be this King of Cups energy that can help you. Now, the decision here, the 2 of Swords, is related to, or what clarifies it is, the Ace of Discs. This is the Ace of Pentacles. So, new job opportunities, new financial opportunities, right? A new way for you to make money. There could be, that's why you're in two minds about things. You're not sure how to move forward, right? There's a decision to be made, possibly to do with this, you know, new job, new way to make money. This 5 of Wands surrounding you clarifies the 6 of Swords. So, you know, it appears that you are moving away from this conflict, right? The 6 of Swords is one of the transition cards in the Tarot. 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords, it does speak of travel. It can be travel overseas, travel by boat. It can be, you know, it really speaks of leaving behind one situation, leaving troubled waters, choppy waters, and heading into smoother, calmer waters. So it, you know, it represents leaving a situation, you know, a relationship, a job, whatever this is for you, but leaving a situation that maybe, you know, it was filled with conflict, it was slightly turbulent, you know, and moving into something that's going to be calmer, something that's better for you. Could have to do with travel, something by water, near water, over water, overseas for some of you, okay? But then balance, you know, balance, a need for balance is coming in here. And then again with the King of Cups, this balanced energy of the King of Cups, what you have as your oracle card is answering the call. The time is now. So let me read you the full meaning for this oracle card and see how it ties in with your reading. It says, you have been called. The sacred journey always starts with a call. You might feel ready or you might be uncertain and not willing, but when you receive the call, you must respond. If you've been waiting for your life to turn out, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you have been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, you have been called and a gateway is opening for communications from the spirit realms. The energy of courage surrounds you. You may not know what the future brings, but you do know that it is now time to act and to go forward. The sacred traveler wants you to know, Spirit is trying to get your attention. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that this is your time. Listen with your heart. Your time is now. Do it now. Throw your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and plunge forward. The waiting is over. No matter what concerns or hesitations you may have, in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe, trust, follow the signs. There will be many, and miracles will abound. And that's interesting because, right, with the Temperance, I said that there might be delays, but there is definitely, you know, divine timing at play here. So, you know, there could be, maybe if there has been some type of delay, there's been a reason for that. And now, you know, I think as you move through the month, things will start to make more sense. You will understand why there was this delay, but it looks as though, you know, there could be new opportunities, possibly by partnering up with other people, a need for balance, bringing balance back into your life, restoring balance. There's significant manifestations, new beginnings here. Decision needs to be made. This could have to do with this new job, accepting this, you know, job possibly at a distance. But ultimately, you know, you leave the month successful, victorious. So I do hope that the messages have helped you. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again. And just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful November. Bye for now.